The orcs have been repelled, and the war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet, but of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a space marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience, and that I do not need right now.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here. The sacred artifact will now be available to us. Construct it, and we will have access to powerful abilities. My faith is my shield.
Awaiting orders.
How can I serve?
We are the Emperor's
My
chosen.
knowledge is at your disposal.
Walk softly.
Yes.
And carry a big
yes.
gun.
I will crush the enemy beneath my boot.
On my way. I will see
I
that it
am
happens.
ready to pass judgment.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. I serve
Fear
mankind.
denies faith.
Yes, most beneficent one.
On alert, brothers.
Scouts here.
The enemy must be nearby.
I await your
Orcs,
instructions.
attack!
With all due haste.
Beware the alien,
Scouts ready.
the heretic.
Strategic point identified.
Faith is our shield. Orders received. Onward to glory!
Wait, Emperor protect. They
I
weren't
am
attacking. What would
prepared.
they were fleeing?
Yes. What could
The Emperor
inspire
protects.
fear in
On
an
my
orc?
way.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions. As you wish. I will do as you ask.
Area secured.
Initializing
Lord.
build
I
protocol.
am ready to pass judgment.
Scouts in position. Infiltrating
What
enemy
would you
territory.
have me do?
Fear not the Psyker. At your command.
At your command.
None can stand before the Inquisition. No one will stop us. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Scouts in position. Strategic point identified.
I await your instructions.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Here to serve. As you wish. Here to serve.
Yes. Fear not the Psyker.
Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts in position.
What would you have me do? I serve
I
mankind.
await your instructions.
Area secured.
Initializing build protocol.
I sense danger. Scout it out.
Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fear denies
Yes,
faith.
my lord.
Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
Something
Scouts
is
in
not
position.
right here. These orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by
Scouts awaiting
Imperial
orders.
hands. We must proceed with caution.
I am prepared.
Eldar,
Perhaps I am mistaken about the presence of the forces of
Here to
chaos.
serve.
be it Eldar or
I will
Chaos,
do as you ask.
I will have answers either way.
I
Press
am
on.
prepared.
Scouts here. Getting into position.
I am ready to pass
Taking
judgment.
damage on the Emperor's chosen.
Burn.
How can I serve?
I am prepared. Death to the heretics. I shall crush you beneath my inquisitorial boot.
Yes, most beneficent one.
None can stand before the Inquisition. I am prepared.
Yes, Lord.
I am ready to pass judgment. They will burn.
At your command, search commencing.
I am ready to pass judgment. Their judgment is at hand. Their judgment is at hand. Their judgment is at hand.
Scouts in position, infiltrating enemy territory.
Grows from idleness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders.
Beware the alien, the mutant,
Taking
the
haste.
heretic.
Awaiting orders. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, it will be done. How can I serve? The Emperor protects.
I await your instructions.
Agreed.
Defending objective.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Search commencing.
Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions. Yes, most
What would
beneficent
you
one.
have me do?
Yes, my lord. On patrol. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence. Gathering intelligence.
Fear denies faith.
Yes, my lord. On patrol. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. Commencing infiltration. Search commencing.
Awaiting orders. Taking heavy fire.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Follow me
An
into
open mind
battle.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts in position.
Faith is our
How can I
shield.
serve?
Heresy grows from idleness.
I await your instructions. Here to serve. As you wish.
No one will stop us.
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
I am ready to pass judgment.
On my way. Yes.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. I sense danger. We will root it out.
I am ready to pass judgment.
I await
Dark
your
Reapers,
instructions.
fall back. We
None
need
can
Rhino
stand
transport
before the
tanks.
Inquisition.
They will allow us to get
Awaiting
through
orders.
unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs
I
above.
am ready to
At your
pass
command.
judgment.
Yes, my lord.
Rhino transports are now available.
Here to serve.
Build them at the
I
machine
shall
cult.
obey. I will do as you ask.
How can I serve?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot. In his name. I will crush the enemy beneath
I
my
stand
boot.
ready. At once.
It will be done.
Yes. I am prepared. No one will
An open
stop
mind
us.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated.
Heresy grows from
I am
idleness.
prepared. We think alike.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
At your command.
Here to serve.
orders. I will crush the enemy beneath my
I stand
boot.
ready, at your command. At once.
The
Do I
enemy
detect
is attacking.
uncertainty in your purpose? Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I have awoken. Moving out, it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I shall obey. I shall obey.
Yes, my lord. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I am prepared.
At once.
What would you have me do?
Hope is the first step on the road to
I
disappointment.
am ready to serve.
Yes, Lord.
Again.
I exist
your
to
command.
serve.
Even in death I still serve. To me, my brothers, it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will be there soon. Command me. Moving out. By his word, I will purge the unclean. I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will. Moving out. By his word. Moving out. At last, back to war. I am the instrument of his will. I am ready to serve. Again.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Even in death I still serve.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
For the glory of the Imperium. Command me. Taking heavy fire. I am the instrument of his will.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I am prepared.
For the Inquisition at your command. It is better to die for
He
the
who
Emperor
stands
than
with
live
me
for
shall
yourself.
be my brother.
Hope is the first step on the road
What
to
would you
disappointment.
have me do?
I exist to serve.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
I am
breath,
the
there can
instrument
be
of
no
his will.
peace.
I have awoken.
Scouts here.
The Emperor
I
protects.
am ready to
I am
pass
the instrument
judgment.
of his will. Moving out.
Beware the alien.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes. Attack, men! Attack!
At last, back to war.
Scouts awaiting orders.
We stand ready.
Yes, my lord.
We stand ready.
Yes, most beneficent one.
My faith is my
Fear
shield.
denies faith. I will be there soon. I am the instrument of his will.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Idleness.
What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord.
I have
in
awoken.
haste.
I am the instrument of his will.
What's your order?
Hope is the first step on the
I
road to
am ready to
disappointment.
serve. Again.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith.
What is it you desire? The Emperor protects.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Command me. Moving out.
Taking heavy fire.
Faith is eternal.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I am the instrument of his will. I shall end you. Command me. To me, my brothers. Identifying targets. Identifying target. At last, back
Yes,
to war.
my lord.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Here to serve. As you wish.
At last, back to war. By his word.
Here to serve.
Command me.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
At last, back to war. I will be there soon. At last, back to war. I have awoken. Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean. I will purge the unclean.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I am the instrument of his will. Moving out.
Here to serve.
Yes, my lord.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back
Knowledge
to
is
war.
power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
I am ready to serve. Again. Moving out. It is better to die for the Emperor than live
I
for
await
yourself.
your instructions.
Securing objective.
I will await your
What's your order?
instructions.
We stand ready.
I am ready to serve. Again.
How can I serve? It will be done.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Command me. Even in death I still serve. At last, back to war. At last, back to war. Even in death I still serve. I will purge the unclean. Command me. I will crush those who stand before me.
Yes.
None can stand before
He
the
who stands
Inquisition.
with me shall keep my brother is like a fortress.
Faith is eternal. Guard it.
At last, back to war. I will be there soon. To me, my brothers. Moving out. I will be there soon.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I am ready for the Emperor.
Even in death, I still serve.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
At last, back to war. Faith is eternal. Burn, heretic. I shall end you. Die, die, die.
Faith is our shield.
At last, back to war. I will crush those
My
who stand
faith
before
is
me.
my shield. For the Emperor.
Command me. To me, my brothers.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Faith is eternal. By his word.
Yes, my lord.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Area
As
your
your
command.
to
At
run
last, back to
initiated.
war. By his word. Take me into battle.
None can stand before this like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Moving out. I will crush those who stand before me.
Yes, Lord.
At least we know that the orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league. Just that they are living up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
Unclean. Die! 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 Burn, heretic! Moving out. I will purge the unclean. I have waited long for this day. Die! 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 I have waited long for this day. Take me into battle. I will be there soon. Burn, heretic. Identifying targets. Die! Die! Die!
Here to serve.
Even in death, I still serve. Identifying targets. Identifying targets.
Yes. There. Creature. I serve. Taking damage.
Mind over matter.
I am prepared. Faith is our
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Venerate the immortal Emperor. I can sense the enemy.
Faith is
They are
eternal.
close.
At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress
Even in
with its
death,
gates
I still
unbarred and
serve.
unguarded.
I will be there soon. I have waited long for this day.
None can stand before the Inquisition. For the Inquisition.
On alert, brothers.
How can I
The
serve?
enemy must be nearby.
Even in death, I still serve. Burn, heretic. I will purge the unclean. I shall end you. I shall end you. Burn, heretic.
I will crush the enemy beneath my foot. Agree. Agree. I will crush the enemy beneath my foot.
I shall end you.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Command me. Identifying targets. I shall end you. Take me into battle. Take me into battle. Burn, heretic.
Here to serve.
Command me.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Faith and duty.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Fear denies faith.
At last, back to war. Take me into battle.
Here to serve.
Command me. Faith is eternal. Take me into battle.
Yes.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
There is no such thing as innocence.
How can I serve?
Only degrees of
What is it you desire?
I am ready to pass judgment.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
Defending
I will do as
objective.
you
Awaiting
ask.
orders.
My knowledge is at your
I
disposal.
am prepared.
What is it you desire? It will be done.
Yes. We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord.
Here to serve. Here to serve.
Position awaiting orders. Moving out. Heresy grows from idleness.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one, with all due haste. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Initializing build protocol. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord.
At last, back from
Venerate
war.
the immortal Emperor.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
What is it you desire? The Emperor protects.
I am prepared.
Fear not the Psyker.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721
Yes,
initiated. Beneficent one. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. What
Yes,
is your
most
will, beneficent one? Initializing build protocol. What is your will? Initializing build protocol.
I am ready to pass judgment. Agreed.
Here to serve.
Apothecary the battlefield awaits. Who stands ready?
What would
Apothecary ready. The battlefield awaits. Apothecary here. Marine squad Apothecary requires my aid. Direct me to the injured. The battlefield awaits. Apothecary ready. How can I serve?
Yes, Lord. With all due
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. The battlefield awaits. The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
The battlefield awaits. Marine squad deployed. What is your order? Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. What are your needs? direct me to the injured.
Yes, Lord? Yes, most
Marine squad
beneficent
deployed.
one?
I have awoken.
Weapons at ready.
Command me.
It is time.
I will be there soon. Even in death, I still serve.
Ever vigilant.
I await your instructions.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
My faith is my shield. Taking command.
I have
Confirm.
awoken. Even in death, I still
Marine
serve.
squad deployed. What is your order? Stay vigilant, brothers. Marine squad
Walk
deployed.
softly and carry a big gun.
At your command. At your command. The fallen shall be forever remembered. We as the are the Emperor's Emperor's
I have
chosen.
awoken. At last, back to war. I will purge
Yes,
the
my lord.
unclean.
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Marine squad deployed. We stand ready. Moving out.
I am ready to pass judgment. By order of the Inquisition, I am taking
There
command
is no
here.
such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
At last, back to war.
At your command. Fear our wrath.
Praise the Emperor.
I am prepared.
Fear denies faith.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
It is better to die for the
Taking
Emperor
heavy
than
fire.
live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will.
Death to the heretics.
Yes, most beneficent one?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. It is
Establishing
better
a
to die
secondary
for the
base
Emperor
near this
than live for
location will give us a
yourself.
forward position with which to engage the enemy.
I have last back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, Lord?
Command me.
No one will stop us.
Command me.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Again. But it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will.
No one will stop us. The judgment is at hand. Agree. We think alike. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot. Agreed. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot. We think alike. The judgment is at hand. They will burn. They will burn. They will burn. The judgment is at hand. I shall crush you with my inquisitorial boot. No one will stop us. Agreed. They will burn. I shall crush you beneath my inquisitorial boot. No one will stop us. The judgment is at hand. No one will stop us. Death to the heretics. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot.
at last back to war.
We think alike. No one will stop us.
I am ready to serve. Again, even in death I still serve.
Today the enemy shall know fear. For terror.
None can stand before the Inquisition. We think alike.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.